Hello, hello, my beautiful Saggies. Hello, and welcome in, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for supporting my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. And today we are going to be doing a reading and messages for mid to end of December for you. And, whoops, hold on a second. Jeepers creepers. I do want to let you know that this is a collective. Want to remind you, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates and leave the rest. On December 19th, we have a new wolf moon in your sign. You're going to feel very energized around the 19th, probably 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Real energy coming in. I am a Sagittarius. My birthday is the 21st. So I am on the cusp of Sagittarius and Capricorn. So I expect to feel very, very energized around this new moon, adventurous. I could feel some expansion, get some downloads, but in order to feel all that, I have to take some time to meditate, as do all of you, right? We all should. I feel like a broken record sometimes because I say that a lot. And once in a while, I find myself going a few days without even having time to do it, and I hate that. But you can't beat yourself up about it, right? Sometimes I only have 5 minutes to spend on meditation, but I do try my very best. Okay, so about to get to the new year, right? 2026, the year of the fire horse in the Chinese zodiac. Going to be a powerful, powerful year of freedom, expansion, and strength, right? And commitment. All right, so this time I am using the trinket bowl for messages. We did the coffee cup last time, and I like to change it up and give Spirit plenty of ways to communicate with us. So this time we are using this bowl, and I just keep stirring it, and Spirit brings out over the edges whatever it is that they want to show us, whatever it is they want us to know. All right, so let's see. Spirit, what do you have for my beautiful Saggies? For me and my beautiful Saggies. There are words in here. There are animals. There are music notes. There are people. All kinds of things. All kinds of ways to land it right in my hand. To get messages across to us. Okay, wow. All right, another one landed in my hand. Okay, anything else, Spirit, you want to bring out? Anything else? Yeah, that was on the edge. I wasn't sure if it was going to come out. Okay, let's see what we have. That old skull and crossbones has come out for 3 signs. Okay, let's see what we have. Well, we have a kitty cat. For me, I know what that means, because if any of you have seen my shorts, a new kitten walked into my life, literally walked into our basement from the backyard. And his name is Frankie, and we just had his first vet appointment, and he is doing well. So, kitty cat, what does a cat mean? It could mean if you have a cat in spirit, that they want to let you know that they see you, they're with you, they're around you. But it's also a reminder about having that independence, not wanting to be like, excuse me, not wanting to be like everyone else and follow the crowd. Also taking time to meditate, which we just talked about, being independent, being in solitude. Cats often will just go away. Sometimes they even hide because they want to be alone. It's also indicative of being quiet, right? So quieting down. I really feel that strongly. And then you have a crown. A crown. Some of you could be feeling like kings, queens, and princesses. during this time of year. I mean, there are lots of celebrations going on. Christmas is what I celebrate, but it could be any type of holiday. I say holiday so I can encompass everybody. Somebody may spoil you, and you may feel like a king or a queen or a prince or a princess or what have you. Anything else? Anything else about that, Spirit? No, that's it. And it could be, your birthday. Maybe you just had your birthday and that's how you felt. Maybe your birthday is coming up and you're going to feel very spoiled, very loved, very appreciated. Then you have a fish. Fish. So the fish has, I don't know if you can see that. See the fish has a little ball or a marble in its mouth. How curious. So this could be a message about, remember in the Bible, what was the story? Was it the loaves and fish? Like one fish became enough fish for everyone. But also that message is, if you give a man a fish, you feed him for one day. If you teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. So what is Spirit? What is the message here? The message is, I know this is not, some people aren't going to like to hear this, but if you keep, give me an example. Okay, let's say you have a child that's an adult child or whatever out on their own, and they keep getting into trouble with money. They're overspending. You keep bailing them out, but you need to teach them how to budget so it doesn't happen again. What's another example? Drawing. I'm not getting anything. So the story is, if you keep giving somebody something that they could learn to do on their own, they're never going to learn it, and you're going to have to do that forever. Thank you, Spirit. I don't know. I'm sure that's for someone. Then you have bicycle. So bicycles are indicative of a couple of things. One is exercise. Be sure that you're getting enough exercise in, especially this time of year. But it's also indicative of getting outside, being adventurous, right? Now here, where I live in Maine, it's snowy in the winter, so we can't do that. But I certainly can find other ways to exercise. Get your blood pumping, right? Work your body out, right? Keep it healthy. That's what I'm getting from that bike. And then you have a 4-leaf clover, indicative of luck, the luck of the Irish, and also Irish descent. If you have somebody in spirit that is Irish, I do, they may just be popping in to say, I'm here, I'm around you, I see you. This could also possibly mean a trip to Ireland, something to do with Irish something. Maybe you're doing some sort of Irish tradition at this time of year, cooking something Irish to acknowledge your heritage. And if that's so, they're coming in to say, we see you, we see what you're doing, thank you. Then you have this skull and crossbones here. The skull and crossbones is indicative of not overindulging. That's what I've been getting for the message on that. And it's this exact one. There are several different skulls in there, but this same one has come out for, you may be the 4th reading, I think. And every time the feeling I got was, be careful about overeating, over drinking, over celebrating, overspending. Just be careful of overindulging in whatever it is, right? Stay within your budget and stay within your means. Don't have that 4th drink. Don't have that 2nd slice of pie or whatever it is. Okay? I don't know why so many people need that. And then you have a guitar. This guitar could be, so for me, this means my mother. My mother played guitar, and I often would ask her to play the song Frankie and Johnny. I don't know why I like that song, but I did. I like the melody. I like the rhythm of it. So for me as a Sagittarius, when I see this in a reading, it reminds me directly of my mother. But whatever this guitar is for you, it could be another person, and my mother is crossed over. So it could mean another person that was special to you or important to you that plays guitar that's crossed, and they're just coming in to say hello. Maybe you are getting or giving a guitar at this holiday season. Excuse me. Maybe you're learning how to play guitar. It could be anything like that. It's going to be different for each and every person watching. Okay, and then you have, what does this say? Protected, hope, namaste, the light in me sees the light in you. A lot of us need to adopt more of that. See the light in other people. And fearless. Protected, hope, namaste, fearless. Yeah. Do not be in fear about anything. Be fearless. Sometimes when we hear that word, we think about fighting or something or battle. This is not what it means. What it means is be without fear, right? False evidence appearing real. If you're afraid to take the next step with your business or your partnership or apply for something, fear is what holds people back. We are so bad about this. We get in fear. We fear of what people will think of us, right? Okay. Your Magical Times Empowerment card is power. Look at that. All 4 elements with the dragons. Look at the dragons. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 4 elements. And it is kind of Celtic. Remember, you had that 4-leaf clover. Call upon the elements. Focus your intentions. The greatest dragon is within you. The greatest dragon is within you, my Saggies. Call on the 4 elements. And I thank the elements all the time. I thank my water. I tell my water every time I take a shower that I love it, honor it, respect it, appreciate it. I do the same with my fire. When I have a fire in the wood stove, I do the same thing. Give it gratitude, love, honor, respect. With the air, whenever I feel the wind, I remember to say that, right? Water, fire, and the earth. Before it snowed here, I was trying to go outside every day and walk barefoot on my grass. It did get a little cold in November when I last did it, but just connecting and appreciating and calling on those elements to protect me, right? 61, the golden rule. 61 is a 7. That's reflection, reflecting back on what you've done or said or experienced. Here is a prescription to strike the right balance in life. Wow. Always weigh what one delivers against what it is that one expects. Here is justice. The golden rule. What is the golden rule? It's treat others or do unto others as you wish others to do unto you, right? So that perfect balance of give and take, right? Give and receive, not necessarily take, but receiving, giving and receiving, right? Feeling into that. Strike the right balance in life, balancing things, money, time, energy, effort. That card the power card made me feel, big energy. The golden rule card brought me right down to calmness and peace, right? I love that. Balancing, because the first card, that shows balance right there. The first card and how it made me feel. And then the next card and how it made me feel. Balancing those things out. Okay, so now using my new Yuletide Tarot. This is holiday and winter scenes. And it has different representations of the suits. Okay. Excuse me. My throat. All right, for my beautiful Saggies and me, What is the message from the tarot? Oh my gosh, okay. 7 of Canes. That is a greedy person. That is the opposite of balance. That is somebody taking everything off the shelf, not leaving anything for anyone else. 7s are reflection. That's your second 7 right there. Reflecting back on what you've done, what you've spent money on, what you've spent your time and energy and effort on. Okay. Oh my gosh. The Magician. Talk about all 4 elements. There it is again. The Magician is in control of all 4 suits, which represent the elements. Saggies. Wowee. Yeah. We can create our own world, but as humans, because the truth was hidden from us, the truth was taken out of the Bible, and please don't unsubscribe because I'm saying that. I'm saying it because I've done a lot of research on that, and I've watched a lot of other people's research on it. We're still finding hidden pages, and there are still, some say, somewhere around where the Grand Canyon is, in caves that have been sealed off or the public isn't allowed to go. Anyway, so we can use the 4 elements magically, mystically, but that knowledge has been taken away, and we are slowly trying to get back to it. We are slowly trying to learn it. But we are taken up so much with being a human doing instead of a human being that it's hard to get back to it, right? That's mostly my problem. I've always got a list of things that I have to do, even though I want to be spending my time doing readings and hypnosis sessions and just meditating and enjoying my life. I have to get ready for work and then go to work and then come home from work and then, get dinner ready and then clean up from dinner and then do laundry and then, just so much. Schedule a car appointment. I don't know. There's just pay the bills. There's always something, it seems, that I have to do that takes me away from, wow, there's a lot of fire in this reading. Okay, Spirit, what is the last card you want to give us for the tarot portion of this reading? That was like 6 cards. All right, let me just give it a quick shuffle. Okay. Here we go. Okay, let's take these in the order in which they came. So the 7 of Canes is the 7 of Swords. Often this is called the Fox and the Hen House in other decks or in my other deck. But you see how he's hoarding all that? He's taking it all. He's taking it off the shelf. And he's not leaving anything for anyone else. And he has that smug look on his face. Like, okay, I have all of this. Now, maybe the intention was I need to buy 7 gifts. I need all these because I have to give them, to someone. But is that really the right thing to do? So balance, right? Don't hoard everything. Yeah, we'll see how this message unfolds. But you do have 2 7s in a row. Then you have the Magician. This is the mastery of all 4 elements, of all 4 suits. You have all the power within you, right? Both of these cards are representing the 4 elements: earth, air, fire, and water, and your possession and connection to those. Spirit wants to say, don't forget how you're connected to this earth, this world, this universe, right? That's the message there. And then you have the 4 of Candles. The 4 of Candles is the 4 of Wands. This is the happy family card. Beautiful. 4 in this deck, 4 is stability, right? You see the 4 candles. You see the 4 people. But your family could be any size, whatever size it is. Everybody is smiling. Everybody is happy. This card just gives you such a warm, loving feeling, right? This can also sometimes be referred to as the 1111 card. That may mean something to some of you. It does to me. I got married on 11/11/11, and I see 11/11 all the time. Eight of Candles is the Eight of Wands, and this is hitting your mark. You will get what it is that you have been wishing, dreaming, praying, hoping for. Whatever that goal is that you have, you will reach it. Eights are mastery and infinity. Wands are the fastest moving suit in the deck. It's the action, the passion, what it is that you believe in, what it is that you've been wanting to accomplish. This is saying, so mid to end of December, there could be a big surprise coming for you because that is going to happen, whatever that is for you. And then you have the Three of Candles, Three of Wands. This is a choice. How do you move forward? So once you hit that target, you hit that mark, you hit that bullseye, how are you going to move forward? Two candles here indicate choice. He has one in his hand and he's looking out the window. Threes are creation and collaboration. He's wondering, do I go outside? Do I need to shovel or snowblow? Do I need to go check on my neighbor? What do I need to do? What is my next move? Those are just simple examples, but using this deck and the imagery here. So you, Saggies, are going to have to decide what your next move is, right? After this Eight of Wands, because there's some new journey coming up. This is Zero, the Fool, right? This shows a little child expectantly looking up the chimney. There is a gift on the chair. This, indicative of celebrating Christmas, right? We see that sun medallion up there. I love that. It links to my other deck, the Gilded Tarot Royale. That's probably why I notice those suns when I look at them. But anyway, this is the Fool, right? The child, the brand new baby soul, clean slate, being able to start over and move on. Move on, move up, move to a different situation, take a leap of faith to get that thing done, whatever that is. Okay, so Seven of Wands, Seven of Canes. Remember the balance, okay? The golden rule came right before this, talking about balance. Don't hoard things, right? Swords being communication. Don't hoard your communication. Like, don't over communicate or under communicate. That's been the message for this card for a couple of different people, and it's come out for. I mean suits, not people. So don't over communicate. Don't under communicate. Think carefully before you speak. Choose your words carefully, right? The Magician. Power and Magician, the four elements. Take time to tune in, right? So that you can be one with Mother Nature, right? Earth, air, fire, water. The Four of Candles, Four of Wands, happy family, 11/11. The Eight of Candles, Eight of Wands, you will hit the bullseye, hit the mark. And then the Three of Candles, Three of Wands, you will have a choice to make about going forward when this new journey presents itself, when this new opportunity of taking a leap of faith presents itself. And oh, you know what? There was a hidden... Wow. This is the representative of Catholicism. This is actually a cross with Jesus on it. So what they're saying is, remember the reason for the season. Even though some things in the Bible are not exactly true because the Bible has been altered, Jesus was a great prophet, a great lover of people, right? He accepted everyone as they were. I don't know why you need this message suddenly, but I didn't notice it. The trinket had fallen here, and until I was looking at that card, I didn't see it. Remember, have love, compassion, appreciation, kindness for your fellow man and yourself. Gosh, my throat. All right, so... something new journey is going to present itself and you may have to tell yourself, all right, I'm going to take that leap of faith. I'm going to trust. I'm going to have hope. I'm protected, right? And I love that this cross, where they had me place it right in between Namaste, the cross, the light in me sees the light in you. Saggies, I really hope this has helped. Do not forget to balance things out. Do not forget to call on the four elements and take time to connect with them, okay? Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.